Varakan, President's address not even finished and politicization has already begun. Congress leader Manish Tiwari saying that President did not mention Pakistan and China, and Congress saying no announcement has been made or no apology on deaths during the second cold wave. Mr. Varakan.
Well, while the speech is going on, they are making this allegations. And I think Mr. Manish Tiwari must also come clean on the MOU signed by his party with the Chinese counterpart. Now, these are things that need to be open, so we would know better of the kind of transparency being practiced by the Congress party. And as to the issue of Pakistan, I think it is an ongoing issue, and it is not. We have taken control of the situation. We are fully aware, and we are active on that front. I don't think it needs a special mention. As to the question of COVID, or what are you talking about? Cold wave? What is it? If it's COVID, I think we are on the top of the issue, and solutions are there. The vaccination rounds have been made, and I think we've gone through a major a mission to save our people, and I think we're one of the best performing democracies in the world as far as COVID is concerned.
In fact, I was myself listening to the President's address and the marking of achievements so far as COVID vaccination program is concerned, the strides that have been made in overall efforts of the government to take care of the poor, particularly the deprived sections. In fact, there was a section dedicated to the minority community and achievements insofar as welfare of minority communities are concerned by the Modi government since 2014. No mention of that by the Congress party, no appreciation of that. In fact, Prime Minister, just before the President's address, had appealed for a constructive budget session of Parliament. And it seems that the opposition, particularly the Congress party, is not interested in whatsoever in being constructive opposition in this session, perhaps.
They were never a constructive opposition. To have an expectation that they would be a constructive opposition is a huge mistake. They're only concerned of creating situations and making allegations, wild allegations at that, and disturbing peace and tranquility in this country. The point here is the Congress must realize their ground situation is fast moving out of their control. And if they continue doing this, the people of India have not just woken up, but they will act. And when that action comes, you won't even call them a state party. Forget a national party.
All right, Mr. Varakan. Mr. Varakan, also, for the Congress party to really jump the gun when it is just the beginning of the session, what does it really show? Is the Congress party even interested in letting the House run properly this session?
It is a sense of deep insecurity that has caught up with the mother, brother and sister. They realize that they are losing ground. There are opposition parties that are challengers. So the whole objective is that we make the largest kind of disturbance in the House, and others will follow. But unfortunately, I don't think the other political parties are taking the beat. The leadership of the Congress as a leading opposition party has been lost. And there are parallel teams that are coming up. If this is the situation, I think it's going to be a wipeout for the Congress party from political mainstream.
Well, thank you, Mr. Varakan, for your first reactions. Let's just listen to what the suggestion was made by Prime Minister just ahead of the start of the session with the President's address on what the MP should be doing, how both the sides, the Treasury bench and the opposition, should be constructive in their engagement and dialogue, and then come back to the debate.